Okay, we can talk about it.
Recording in progress.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Didn't expect to
whoa,
see you here.
whoa! I thought this was I thought this was a different chat room, but you're here.
Yeah, you're on the couch wearing no pants again. Oh no, you're
Yeah,
wearing jeans now.
yeah, jeans.
You know
Even
what
though it's
this
hot outside, I thought I'd bust it. Whoa!
you know what this thing is?
It looks like a tiny little pressure cooker,
It does. I have
but
it
I'm
on
guessing
it
it's
goes on top of my coffee mug.
looks like a little Vietnamese coffee action going there.
Whoa, dude. How did you know
I'm a
that?
ma I'm a man of the world.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My student, he went to Vietnam and then he brought me a bunch of Vietnamese weasel coffee.
Weasel coffee,
Yeah, have you heard of that?
like where they digest it and poop it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it also being pretty unethical, but hopefully he sourced it from
These are
ethical weasels.
okay, these are well-trained weasels. They all have they work a strict schedule
Hmm.
within the OSHA requirements.
Okay,
I have no
I'm gonna have
idea.
to
But it's called
I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
it says on the front of the box it says weasel, so I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah, there's a name. There's a name for the type of weasel. It's a type. It's a specific type of weasel.
It's like a cat looking thing, right?
Yeah, let us know in the comments what kind of weasel it is. But is it good? Is it tasty?
Real tasty.
Um, how's it going?
Hey, it's pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
You were talking about Metal Gear Solid a second ago.
Yeah, I just that guy whoever did Solid Snake's voice, it's just like
Iconic.
such a weird voice, talks like this. And I've only like watched a little bit of streams. I've never played the video games, but that voice is stuck in my head.
Yeah, I think maybe he didn't want to have a too gravelly voice because it would hurt his throat, so he just does this little like squeaky voice.
Yeah, pretty good. So lately I have been really into like on my Instagram is of course all tattoos still and cooking. And I've been really into men's fashion lately.
Okay.
So I've been getting a lot of like fashion influencers and it's like a particular style, this like it's like this mix between classic or I guess more fashion like more fashionable trends versus like just trendy stuff. Like obviously there's some trends in that are influenced in my algorithm like baggy jeans are back, certain shoes are back, blah blah blah, whatever. But I feel like these looks that these people are going for are more like like long lasting, I guess. So that's kind of what I follow, more like I don't know, classic fits and stuff like that. Um, and one thing I came across, I guess, is just like a not a parody account, but someone was talking about this particular fashion trend, and it was like designer pants, but they have pee stains on them. Like
Okay, I saw that too.
I don't think they're actually urine stains, but they're like stained to where they look like you pissed your pants.
Yeah. Is it
Like
is
hundreds of dollars of money
yeah,
hundreds of dollars
I saw
to
that.
buy these pee pants. And I'll tell you what, I don't think that's a trend I'm getting
Well,
behind.
I was confused about like was it intentionally were the stains intentionally put there for the purpose of looking like a pea stain or were they put there just to add some like discoloration like effect that happened to be there, but I
I
don't
don't know.
know why
I'm sure
anyone would
maybe
wear.
maybe some designers are like, look, no, they're distressed. They're supposed to be it's supposed to be like an oil stain and someone whoever distressed them was like, I'll show you fucking people not paying me more money. I'm gonna make all your pants look like piss pants. Seems
Speaking
like it's a joke.
speaking of peeing your pants, when's the last time you did that?
The last time I peed my pants on accident,
Yeah. Can you remember?
uh no.
Probably a long
Well,
time ago, right?
I almost peed my pants on a run once, but luckily I was able to duck off and pee in the bushes. But that was a couple years, that was a few years ago. That was the closest
Uh-huh.
I've come. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Just checking. No.
Incoming.
I don't even know if I
Are you
why.
are you are you day zero since an accident?
It happened
Since an
like
accident has
last.
occurred at the job site?
It wasn't really one of those accidents like oopsie doopsie. It was like, or I couldn't hold it or anything. It was I was in the bathroom and I was using the urinal, but my hands were full. Like I had a bag, a handbag, and uh
You free soloed in the
I was
bathroom.
free soloing in the bathroom
Wow.
after I, pulled it out. But I my
You didn't
pant
ask it to come out?
yeah, my pants
All
were a
right.
little bit baggy and the zipper where my
I
zipper
got in the
was
way.
got in the way and I didn't know it
Oh.
did.
Oh no.
It was like splitting the stream a little bit.
Oh
And so I
no.
was going, I was like, weird, I don't hear any porcelain. I don't hear the recognizable sound of urine hitting
Mhm.
porcelain. And I looked
Yeah.
down and I had a perfect stream all the way down the side of my leg.
Oh
And I was
no.
like, what am I gonna do? And I was
Where
on my
were you?
I was on my way to meet Allie at a Vietnamese restaurant and
Oh
it
no.
was it was very close to the restaurant. It was like, okay, well, am I gonna call her and say like we're not eating. we're, we're going on. But I luckily I don't know how this happened. I had an extra pair of shorts in my backpack that I was
Whoa.
carrying. Yeah, it was so crazy. And I had
Please tell
left
me you had
them.
like combat boots on too or something.
I I had left some shorts in my bag that I'd forgotten about for
Hmm.
several days, and then I happened to need them desperately at that moment. All was
Yeah.
well, but I was like, I can't remember the last time I leaked on myself.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely like, you know, I've definitely done that, but for like a second where I'm like, shit, I literally
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
peed on my pants, but it's been a while since I peed my pants. Speaking of the combat boots and shorts, there is one back on the men's fashion. There's one because like loafers are like pretty hot right now. At least because I'm getting into it, I this is all new to me, and I've owned a pair of like penny loafers for years, and I usually only wear them with like chinos or if I'm wearing a suit or something like that. And I had no idea that they were like really popular now. You can wear them like like this whole like casual and what's the other word? What's the word other than casual? What's the opposite of that?
Formal.
Formal. Thank you. They're kind of like there's like it's like a meld. You can like borrow certain items from each other, which is what I like. This particular look, I guess. So, but one thing I've noticed that just seems a little too bold is like button down, like short sleeve button down. I'm on board. Like shorts, like chino shorts, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice belt, panty loafers, either with no show socks or like a crew, like off white or white colored sock. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I think it's fine.
Okay.
What's the problem? I thought you were
I
gonna say
just
like giant boots with the
no
shorts
no.
and
Well, I guess it's not like outlandish, but I'm like visual like so I have all of the ingredients for some of these fits, right? That I see on Instagram and I'm like, okay, I could walk out the door in some of this stuff because I already have all of these things, but I'm at that point now where I'm like starting to dip my toe in some of this stuff where I'm like, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot.
It's like wearing going out in a costume.
Yeah, you're because you're not comfortable with it yet.
Yeah,
It's like you're cosplaying as a trendy person or a
exactly.
fashionable person. And I can already hear because like there's certain clothing items that I have. Like I have a really nice pair of like suede boots that I've worn to work a few times, or like I have like a let's call it a purse, like a shoulder bag that I wear. And it's always the men that are like, "Hey, nice boots. They come in men's sizes or something like that,
Yeah.
or whatever." And I'm just like, okay, I expect it's fine. I'm completely comfortable with people making fun of it because I know they're just like extremely insecure. It's just that whole thing where like, gay means stupid or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
it's that type of masculine energy, right? And whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I still don't have like I just I still have that voice in my head that prevents me from like doing a fit like that's way out of left field from what I normally wear, I guess.
Right. I think that's an
That makes sense.
American guy's thing of like that's why the typical American guy never goes beyond t-shirts and a pair of jeans
Yeah.
because most often your guy friends are gonna tear you down and like, what is that? What are you doing?
You look different than us and we're cool. We got to blend in with each other. It's like that, right?
And that's why I think that's one of the things that American guys generally think about European guys as being like it's just a little bit flamboyant to
Yeah.
think to the fashion style and everything. But that's also why Europe is known for fashion and America is not.
Yeah, they're a lot more comfortable with stepping outside the box. Now, look, there is a box and
Yeah.
there there are definitely European men that are just like that's cringe, right? They
Mm-hmm.
dress super cringe with the like flowery shirts with the rhinestone
Put up
studded jeans
the
and
silk handkerchief thing around the
the
neck like the
ascot.
yeah, the ascot, the poofy thingy. You can tell I'm
Uh,
American.
yeah, and then there's also a trend with like um wearing a bandana around your neck now, like unironically. Like you're not like
A bandit.
cosplaying a bandit or like a desperado out on the out on the range.
Yeah.
And I mean I imagine if I wore a white tee tucked into my like raw denim pants, raw denim jeans with like a nice pair of like I don't know, cool sneakers with my shoulder bag and my cool like corduroy hat and a bandana around my neck. Like
I wouldn't
that
recognize you.
in my mind, that sounds like a sick fit. I've seen it all over Instagram. But in my back of my mind, there's like 10 of me going, "What the fuck are you wearing?" You know?
It's all like your dad's voice or something.
Yeah, it's all just like different.
Every
It's
masculine
all
figure in your whole life just over your shoulder.
and they all look like me. They're all different parts of my ego that are me in just like in a pair of ill-fitting jeans and a boxy t-shirt just going, "What the hell is this guy doing?"
All in agreement.
Oh yeah. This fucking guy. Yeah,
We
anyways.
need to
Yeah.
animate that.
Yeah. Um all right, your turn. What do you want to talk about here, buddy?
Okay.
Pick one.
I'll pick one of. Oh, yeah, one of your topics is pee pants. That's weird.
Yeah.
Um, well, this this was something that I noticed. I watch a lot of comedy, a lot of comedian podcasts, and
You're
lately,
on one.
and hello,
Hello.
lately I've just been noticing so many commenters kind of not really knowing what guys do to each other when they're like joking around. Like guys put each other down and they
Right.
talk crap to each other. And then these comedians going on each other's podcasts and on each other's shows are most likely good friends who have been in
Yeah.
all the same circles for a long time. But then whenever they make like a jab at each other, they're so quick to, oh, finally someone said it. Oh, that was so
Yeah.
satisfying to see him rip him apart. It's like they're friends. Like I was
Yeah.
watching the Bill Burr, Bill Maher, Mauer,
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher, and they're obviously joking around each other. Bill Maher is taking on this personality of like I'm better than you, and then Bill Burr is just like cutting right through it, and then people like finally someone puts him in his place. It's like they're friends. Like what are you?
Yeah.
And the same thing happened with like on the Two Bears One Cave podcast.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just I don't know if it's just the internet effect or if people are actually out of touch with what typical friends do to each other in a
Yeah.
in a normal social setting. But that was kind of strange.
I mean, first of all, I mean, I think you and I are the exception, right? I mean, when we see each other, we hug and kiss on the lips and hold each other sweetly as we pet each other's heads and say nice things to each other, you know?
Yeah, we're
But
pretty
yeah,
nice
I
to
think
each other, I think.
yeah, we're pretty nice to each other. Um, but I think a lot of these are probably they're just seeing clips, right? Like the Bill Burr, Bill Maher thing. I just saw that clip, and if I had no other context, like I'm sure if I watched the rest of the episode, like it would be you would you would realize, oh, it's like they're doing like a bit or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does seem like Bill Maher is at a loss for words and it's like, oh no. But in the clip, I think. But even on the full length podcast, I don't know if I finished it, but I watched a majority of it. The comments were all the same. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
just
well.
funny.
Yeah, it's like a that's a thing guys do where they're trying to it's like an initiation. They're trying to like see if this person can hang, you
Right.
know? Yeah.
It's like
And if
a
they can
natural thing that happens. Like you see how far you can go with saying something
right,
offensive and knowing that it's like a Nerf bat. It's not a real bat that I'm hitting you with.
right,
And then it's yeah, you do it all the time. It's what guys do. And on some level, yeah, some guys definitely don't know when or how far to go, and that's really annoying, but
right.
generally that's just a thing that guys do to hang out with, to desensitize as everything. And I feel
Did
like
you
everyone
go ahead?
I feel like people these days they're just not able to recognize that.
Mm. Did you hear that Red Lobster is filing for bankruptcy?
Oh no, I've never eaten a red lobster.
I've eaten there a couple times, but how do you think that like because there's probably a certain population
Mhm.
that sees that and they're like, what? What?
Where are we
The,
gonna go every what
the cheddar biscuit.
what on what occasion do people go eat red lobster?
Birthdays,
Is it like it's a fancy restaurant
Thursdays.
or is it like an Applebee's for lobster?
I think it's an Applebee's for seafood.
An Applebee's seafood joint. Okay.
Yeah, it's well, it's a step above Applebee's. It's like halfway in between like it's maybe okay, it's more like I think it's on par with like Olive Garden.
Okay.
Like Applebee's
So
is
super
like
fancy.
yeah, Olive Garden was like date spot in Lubbock. That's where you took
Oh yeah.
if you wanted to pull out all the stops, you went to Olive Garden. You wanted to fucking just flash around $25, go to Olive
Big
Garden, baby.
spending.
Big spending. Yeah, I had this in my mind where all of like just like all these just rural slack jawed. No offense, I'm one of these people. Just like because they think bankruptcy it means like they're gonna start demolishing
Yeah.
them. They're gonna start leveling them and replacing them with like sweet greens, right? But it just means that they filed for bankruptcy and then they're just they'll be back, whatever. But I just imagine it's like we've been going to the Red Lobster down on Main Avenue for since Sharon was this tall. You're telling me that my hard-earned money that I've been paying to the Red Lobster, where did that where did that all go? That just disappear? What do you mean bankrupt? I've spent count hundreds of dollars taking me and my family with my hard-earned money down at the lumber mill.
Got all dressed up.
I don't work. We take a shower. We go pick up my mother-in-law. She likes to come. She likes the cheddar biscuits, of course. She likes a shrimp scampi. Sometimes every now and then we'll treat ourselves. We'll get the all-you-can-eat shrimp as an appetizer. Sometimes we just eat that.
There's
Sometimes
shrimp as an appetizer. Holy
So that-
crap!
so that's part of the reason why they like went bankrupt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Hey,
Also-
before your meal, would you like to
Yeah.
eat all the shrimp that we own? All the shrimp that we have in the back?
Before you eat, we got a guy in the back. His name is Randy. I've never seen someone de-shell shrimp as fast as this guy can. Would you like to order as many fucking shrimp as Randy can peel and devein as possible? Do you want to maybe have like a little battle royale with Randy to see who's
Who can keep
tougher
up?
stuff? Yeah.
I mean, endless breadsticks at Olive Garden, I can understand because people say they can eat as many breadsticks as they want, but you fill up on those. You're not eating a ton of those.
Comes for everybody. Yeah.
But all you can eat shrimp as an appetizer. That's crazy, man. People can put
Yeah.
down shrimp. There's people who get a bag of shrimp and just eat it in one sitting.
Oh yeah.
Would you like that as an appetizer? And then what are they eating after that? What's their meal after that?
Shrimp scampi, shrimp Alfredo, lobster Alfredo,
That's
some kind of
way
pasta,
too
of
much
course.
shrimp, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was
love
at a
that.
pizza place with some friends, and this was like a wood oven I guess Neapolitan style pizza place. And they're like the pies they're pretty much single. They're like 11-inch pizzas, so they're not small, but they're not like two people could share them, right?
11 inches is
And
big, I
so
think.
it's pretty big. Come on, like that's a lot of food. I mean, honestly, I think 4.5, 5 inches is
Yeah,
massive.
that's what I was going with.
That's a huge
That's
pizza,
too
right?
much. Too much than most people can handle, I believe.
I think 5 inches. Anything past 5 inches, you're getting fucking greedy. Okay, that's
Get
your
outta
tip.
here.
That's just your American. That's the American diet, just getting out of hand here. Okay, you want more than 5 inches, you're out of your fucking mind. Okay, and I won't stand for it.
That's enough
I
for
won't sit for it
anything.
either. Yeah.
Nothing
Anyways.
nothing should be bigger than 5 inches. It's just not natural.
I agree. It's ungodly. Okay. Anyways, so it's 4 of us. We each order our own pizza. Okay, and then the waiter he goes, "All right, cool. I'll get those pizzas started for you. Can I interest you guys in any calamari or mozzarella sticks?" And my friend beside me, Chris, without skipping a beat, said, "No, just the 11-inch pizza for me. That's all." I laughed in this waiter's face. It was so funny because it dawned on me. We just each ordered pizzas that easily 2 people could share. And the waiter, without any like hesitation. It's like, do you guys want any? Do you guys want a shit ton of food before your whole pizza comes? You guys want a bunch of fried cheese before you eat cheese on bread?
Are you not impressed? Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was without missing a bit. He goes, "Nah, just the 11-inch pizza. That'll be it. Thanks."
Just dry as possible.
Oh, completely. Like he was ordering water with lemon. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Ah, jeez. That
Um.
waiter probably hated his life at that point.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Probably. Have you heard of? You probably haven't heard of this. Have you heard of smell maxing?
Smell Max.
Yeah.
I thought that was some like I don't know, some brand name of something. What is it?
So this came across my desk one day. A friend of mine emailed this article to me. So shout out to, we'll call them C.
Okay.
Okay. And I know they're gonna fucking hate that I said that, but I'm trolling them at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
So C sends me this email. Okay, and it's talking about this trend amongst uh young men called smell maxing, and it is, I guess it's um it refers to young, like, teenage boys collecting super high end colognes,
Whoa.
like $300 bottles of cologne, and they have multiple bottles of this stuff. So they have like like a, a dresser drawer or bathroom drawer, and it's just like they'll have like fucking 6 8 bottles of designer top shelf cologne, and they treat it as like wine or coffee, or it's like it's curated, right? So
Yeah.
for different,
Different
for,
situations.
uh-huh, yeah, and it's like one of these things where, oh, if you're not it's like if you're not smell maxing, if you're not smelling a certain way, you're like ostracized. And I read the article because it's talking about how like a big part of it is like influencers selling
Yeah.
basically this cologne, this like lifestyle trend to very impressionable teenage boys, right? They want to be included. Um, so if their friends start doing it, they are gonna want to start asking for it for gifts and stuff like that. Um, and I was like, it. I didn't have like this like, oh, that's fucking crazy, because I can remember being in high school, and while we weren't spending like hundreds of dollars on cologne, I think like if we're speaking like in relative terms here, like I knew plenty of guys that would spend like 60 80 bucks on a bottle of cologne,
Mm-hmm.
and we were
That ain't
we
cheap.
grew up lower middle class area, so that was a lot of money. That's more than any article of clothing,
Yeah.
that anyone was wearing, right? um so I guess I didn't think, now $300 is a lot of money, and if my son was asking 300 bottles for a bottle of cologne, like multiple times, like every year he was, or every 6 months or so he was I was like, that's a lot of money. But I guess I just, it didn't shock me all that much. But I wanted to bring it up because it is an interesting, because we have listeners that have at least young children, maybe
Yeah.
not teenagers yet, but yeah, I don't know.
It's a
It
weird
seems
thing
like
to
an interesting
collect.
trend.
And usually young people are all about visual things. Like
Right.
they can clearly see who has what, but these people are these youngsters are smelling each other.
I
And
like it. Thank you for saying youngsters, by the way.
yeah, it makes I instantly added like 20 years
Yep.
to my perspective.
Hmm.
But these youngins, they they're just smelling each other and judging each other's status in school based on their smells. Like, what
Yeah.
are you? You brought Ralph Lauren in here? Is that yeah? Does he got that? They got a cologne brand. Yeah. Is that
Definitely.
Polo?
Hey,
Get out of here with that.
check out Darren. He's wearing fucking polo, dude.
I can
Guys,
smell it from here.
remember when we wore polo when we were in diapers? This idiot. I don't even know what cologne. Like,
Yeah, I can't. I was gonna be like,
I was trying to make jokes, but I have no idea. I'm a
I
bigger idiot than Darren wearing polo. I don't know
I
anything.
was gonna say, oh, it's nothing like, and then it's like I got nothing. I have no idea what would be the high end cologne. And there's nothing wrong
Dude,
with
I
Polo or Ralph Lauren, by the way.
no, no, unless you're an idiot. um, dude, and this may shock some people, but I just like recently started wearing deodorant again. Like when I lived in,
Everyone's thanking you. They're like, "Wow, Robert,
yeah.
I can
Well, when I
suddenly
lived
like
in, yeah,
stand being next to you."
when I lived in Colorado, I didn't wear it because maybe it was because I was
That's
hella poor. I don't,
that's Colorado
but
though.
yeah, pretty Colorado, I guess. But I don't remember wearing it in college, and I certainly didn't wear cologne in college either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't either, I don't think.
I if someone gives me cologne, I always appreciate it and I'll wear it a couple
Yeah.
times, but then I get really stingy with it. I'm like,
Oh,
is this
oh,
a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cologne? Is this a cologne like event? Is this what I like
Yeah.
does this qualify as wearing cologne?
Mhm.
Uh justification kind of thing. And then I would just like it would
Right.
just be sitting there forever.
You really want to wear, you really want to wear the cologne with your nicest pee pants. You really want to pair your smell
Uh-huh.
with the right attire. And I
Right.
think nothing's, a nice fill in the blank. I mean, there's too many to name, right?
Right.
Nice cologne with your nicest pair of dark wash asparagus pee pants.
Asparagus. It's got sense of asparagus and urine stains
Mm,
woven into the fabric.
yes. Say more.
Oh god,
Oh man, that's
the
funny.
rough one.
So this is just a silly thought, okay? This is a shower thought I had. Um, so I started listening this group, this duo, Hermanos Gutierrez.
Nice.
Okay, so it's just like a double, like a instrumental group, two guitar players, super like jammy, very vibe. It's a vibe, right? And obviously Mexican, and so there's
The
like lots of
Gutierrez brothers, right?
yeah, the Gutierrez, yeah,
Gutierrez. Gutierrez.
Hermanos Gutierrez. Hey, we're gonna go out and get some Korean barbecue. Would anyone like some bulgogi?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Um. Anyways, this group, um, but one of them is hot, right? Looks pretty hot, and immediately I was like, can't listen to him
Ah,
now, you know?
I see what you're going with.
Yeah. So I had this thought, and I was like, yeah, I don't, I hate hot guys that are good at stuff, and then I was like, do people hate me?
Oh god.
And
I've
I
been looking them.
immediately look, I immediately heard you do that in my ear when I heard myself say it on the podcast.
While
I
you're
heard
standing in the mirror wearing like trying tightening your bandana around your neck, you're
yeah.
like, wait a second, the people hate me. Oh
Wait a
god.
wait a minute. Have I become what I hate? Have I become what I just I've lived long enough to become the villain.
Yeah. uh
No, it
that's
was just a
funny though.
funny thought I had. Yeah. Wait a
No,
minute.
yeah,
Do
hey, you're a
people
catch,
hate
man.
me? Hey, thanks, brother. Just a funny shower thought I had. Anyways, let's talk about leg tacos. You want to talk about that?
Is this where you shave the skin, the dead skin off of your legs? And no, okay, yeah, I don't do that. What are leg
So,
tacos?
so here we go. I get in a an accident, right? I get in a tragic, like, I'm out, heaven forbid, I'm out, backpacking, and I take a fall. Okay, my leg is horribly mangled in a fall, and they have to amputate it.
Yeah.
They either just, I mean, they're gonna have to perform countless surgeries to repair it, or it's never gonna be the same, or they just remove it. Probably a better quality of life, right? So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just remove it. But I think to help me, and I'm only gonna invite all of my closest, most open-minded friends, and as a part of my healing journey,
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
cook part of my meat, and I'm gonna serve it taco taco night. I'm gonna have taco night. I'm gonna have taco night at
Why?
Casa
Okay.
de Bonaire, okay? And I'm gonna take the quad and I'm gonna braise it for fucking 6 hours in the oven
I mean, anything will
with some
taste good at that point.
delicious marinade and spices. Oh, I mean, my apartment's gonna smell like heaven, right?
Oh my
L-
god.
little do my neighbors know. Now I will tell my friends that I'm cooking my leg meat. They'll know. They will know. I won't like
Yeah, you're not gonna spring it on
hide it
them.
or trick them.
Hannibal
Yeah,
Lecter them.
yeah. I'm not gonna pull their leg.
Hey.
Hannibal Lecter, yeah. But yeah, okay. So if I invited you to taco night and you knew that I was serving my leg meat, would you partake?
Um. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want it to go to waste. That's for sure.
Well, thank you.
I'd be like, could I put this in a doggy bag?
Can you freeze a couple of these so I can decide later?
Toss it to my dog. Just let it rip it apart.
So
Um,
are you now? Are you out?
I don't
Are you
know.
coming to the party at least?
I would come to the party, yeah.
Yeah.
But eating human,
Yeah.
I mean, I've always wanted to know what it tastes like. Hmm. If you were real serious about it, and like,
I would be super serious about it.
and if no one came and ate your piece of your leg, you would just be distraught, and I mean, you wouldn't jump off a building, but you would like roll off the side of the building, I guess. Um,
Right. Pop.
yeah. Uh, I might, I would come for sure, and then I would be real close to
Okay.
deciding. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What if I
that's
gave you a few
crazy.
cervezas? You think you would eat one?
Couple cervezas, yeah, you get a
Yeah.
couple Dos Equis
Yeah.
in.
Well, unos Equis at this point, you know.
Dos Equis in.
I think if someone invites me to their taco night, I'm eating one of them.
Yeah. What if you're that guy who's like enjoying it way too much, dude? I'm in. Like that's a little suspicious.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, I'm down for anything. Can I take the rest home? These were I barely anybody. I see you have a lot of leftovers now.
they're like
Might want to
staring
save
at
some for
your other
yourself.
leg. They're staring at your good leg. Like so, uh, are you like totally giving up hiking at this point? Are you like
Yeah.
you know, you gonna do anything
What's
else
the
extreme?
expiration date on the other one?
Yeah.
When's the next taco night?
uh,
um, I think yeah, I'm definitely. I would eat my own for sure, but I'm definitely. If someone invited me to their leg taco night, I'm definitely eating at least one.
having one taco.
At least.
Are
I'll
you gonna
probably have two.
do you dress up the taco with like, maybe
Yeah,
some guac and some
dude. The
lettuce cheese? Mm-hmm.
the like the taco bar we got. Of course, we got sour cream, guacamole. We got pico. We got different kinds of salsas. You
Mm-hmm.
know, meat like spice
Yeah,
levels.
a little green salsa maybe.
Yeah, we
A
got
little
kimchi.
gangrene salsa you can put on there. Mm-hmm.
Nice kimchi for sure. Pickled jalapenos, pickled onions. the works. I mean, everything. Corn, flour tortillas, maybe like a I don't know, maybe like a taco salad option for the women,
Uh-huh.
for the females.
That'd be a lot of, I mean,
Um,
if you think about your whole leg, that's a lot of meat.
that's a ton of meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would invite my ex-wife. She would probably eat the whole thing. She was like, "Wow, I didn't think there was anything left of this guy." Wah wah. Um, but no, I think I'll try. I'd eat it for sure.
Me too. All you can eat. I'm in. I'm
All
totally in now.
you, final exam nightmares go.
Ah, I thought I was done with these, but since being I guess because we're getting close to the end of my semester and it's getting close to the final exam period. Did you ever have these nightmares, and do you still have them where you're like you're signed up for classes that you didn't know you were signed up for, and suddenly there's like final exam, there's final project, you didn't do any of the homework, and then it's like this is the end of the semester, you've been enrolled in this class, you didn't show up for class a single time, go.
Mhm.
And it's like I'm
I've
still
definitely,
having
yeah.
these dreams. They're
Damn.
horrible.
Yeah. I have a different iteration of those dreams.
A different iteration. What is this? What is
Yeah,
yours?
it's I show up, I get a call and I'm supposed to be at a gig. Yeah, that's I guess the same. Like I booked it already. I said yes.
Ah,
And yeah, I'm
and you
not
got to get
there.
like
I'm late.
across town in like 5 minutes, and it's they're playing now.
Oh yeah. Like, hey dude, we're about to start. Where are you?
That's
You got to be
rough.
here. You got to be here in like 4 minutes, and it's rush hour. And I have to put on my tux too. I haven't showered. Oh yeah, that's rough.
Ah, that's so much anxiety. Why
Oh
why
my
does our
god.
brain do that to us?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a keeping the knife sharp kind of thing, like not
Yeah,
letting you. I don't know. Is it like certainly anxiety is like a survival instinct,
true,
right?
true.
So maybe it's just
Preparing
like,
you for the worst case scenario.
yeah, let's make sure we got some of those stress hormones running through your blood, so you're not getting too relaxed here.
But at the same time, let's not let you get a good night's sleep and be
No,
rested to where you
no,
this kind of thing won't happen.
yeah, it's like the caveman part of your brain that's like a mountain lion
Uh-huh.
is gonna come into this cave, eat me, and eat my entire family if I actually sleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's the same level of danger for sure.
definitely.
Someone
Yeah,
getting mad at you for not showing up to play a trumpet
yeah.
versus
Getting mauled by a mountain lion.
saber-toothed tiger just
Yeah,
gnawing on your
he's coming to
leg.
talk on. He's coming to talk on
Oh
night.
yeah, he's kicking
He's
it off.
hosting.
Yeah, he's hosting.
He's hosting at your place. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, okay. I wanted to talk about this. Turn down the AC
Oh yeah, okay.
because
Uh,
it's hot here too.
yeah, Allie and I had a not an argument, but a miscommunication because she was like, "Can you turn down the AC?" And then I
Okay, what does
exact.
that mean? First off,
That's what I'm getting at.
uh,
That's what I'm getting
all
at.
right, gotcha. Okay.
So she's like, "Turn down the AC," and I was like, okay." So then I, changed it to uh fan mode, and she's like,
Oh,
"No, turn down the AC. I'm hot." I'm like,
oh,
"Wait,
I see.
yeah, that makes sense too, but." And she's like, "What are you?" So she gets upset a lot of times because she's an English second language, and her English is really good. But when I don't understand what she's saying in English, she gets upset because she's confident that she's speaking correctly.
Yeah,
And so she's like, "What? Why would you do that?" It's like, I don't know. I turn down the AC can mean both things, it can mean like power or energy
yeah.
output or temperature. It's like so it was
Yeah.
really annoying.
What do you guys keep your air conditioning set to? I
Um
think did we talk about this last
I
time?
think we
Because I
did
think you threw out
Celsius, right?
yeah you threw out evil Celsius.
we're not using AC at our apartment, but at the shop we're doing a cool 24 degrees Celsius
At the shop.
at the shop.
That's 76.
Really? 76.
Yeah.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah. That's what I keep my apartment at. 76.
Dang. We
Yeah.
might need to crank it up a little bit. Or
Now, what does that mean?
Right. If you say crank the AC, that means power, right? That means like intensity.
Crank it up. Yeah. Turn it. That means turn it lower.
That means
If you say crank the AC, that means turn it down.
exactly. But if you
Yeah.
say crank the heat,
Yeah.
no one says crank the heat though, right?
I think people say crank the heat. Yeah.
People are just cranking it.
Dude. So what do you keep at your apartment at in Celsius?
In Celsius, probably about. We usually set it to the dehumidifier mode for a lot of the time, but it's
Mm,
20, probably 26 maybe at the lowest.
okay. Yeah. 78.
78.
Dude. Now, I mean, once it gets the deep, I usually start pushing it the deeper into summer we go, let the temperature creep up in my apartment. Like right now it's like 76, and occasionally if I'm too hot or if I've gone out for a long walk or like I have a ceremony outside and I'm like pretty exhausted, I'll turn it to like 75 maybe, but it won't go any lower than 75 unless I have guests over, right? Like when Dwayne came and visited, I put it down and it killed me.
You
Like it
crank the
killed me.
AC, yeah.
I cranked the AC. We cranked it. But that's further in the summer we go, I'll be at like 78 by the end of and then I'll feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like a fucking lizard in here, just like hot. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. I like it. I kind of like it.
You
Is
like the heat.
that weird? Yeah. Are you
Ve-
just in there baking in your $100 underwear?
Yeah,
Or have you gotten used to it?
I'm used to the underwear is great. Like I can be sweating in other parts of my body, and then Allie asked me, "How's your P and B?" And I'm like, "They're separated.
They're dry.
They're dry."
They're dry and happy.
That's good.
All right.
What
Let's
else?
end it on talking about your genitals. How about that?
Yeah, that's a good place to end it. A lot of tops we
Any-
got through. Nice tops, props.
Yeah, nice tops, props. Thanks for listening, everyone. Please share and like and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and give us a share. Tell all your friends about us, okay? Will you, for the love of Christ?
If you
Okay.
have any tops,
We don't ask for much.
hit us
And
up
give us
with
some
your best
topics.
tops. Yeah.
Yeah. Show us your tops. Bye.
Bye.